What's up, everyone? It's Tony here with Nerds Never Sleep, and I've got another Iron Studios X-Men unboxing for you today. This one I had been very excited about since it was shown off, and until more recently, you had to import it. I actually had one on order from a site that I order out of France, and my order had gotten canceled due to shipping and customs issues, so as well as my Sentinel 1 Deluxe that I had en route. But luckily, Sideshow Collectibles actually got this. I believe it was a Brazil Comic-Con exclusive, or Brazil convention exclusive, which is where Iron Studios is based out of. So this was pretty cool that I managed to actually get one for a retail price through Sideshow.com. And if you are looking for Sauron from the Savage Land, obviously, check out Sideshow. I know they have been running a lot of promos lately. When I purchased him, I actually got a 15% off plus free shipping. So that was pretty cool. But anyways, I'm very excited about opening this guy up, and I just want to get right into it. I'm excited to pair him up against Storm, because that's kind of one of my little pairings that I wanted to do. So I'm going to bring you guys in. I'm going to show you guys the box, and then we're going to just get it open. So let's start that right now. Okay, so as you can see here in the front, we've got our typical Iron Studios, pretty typical box style, really. We've got the Iron Studios logo kind of with the figure highlighted inside here. We got over here a little bit different on the side of the box. It says Worlds to Collect on the side, and that's something new that you don't see on the other boxes. So that's something new, and I have not determined yet if this is just from being a convention exclusive or if it's something that they're going with moving forward. I do not believe, excuse me, I'm just checking right now. Oh, actually, you know what? Havoc and stuff does have this on there. So I am wrong. This is something that they're doing now. The Worlds to Collect on the side of the box. Must be their new slogan. A little behind on it. The back of the box here, it's a little different because it's very muted colors. Normally, these are very bright and vibrant and kind of show off all the detail of the statue. Here they went with more of a muted kind of grayscale tone, which I find very interesting and I find stands out a little bit more than their typical packaging. And then, of course, on the side, we've got Sauron. So another difference here is typically you have a kind of faded picture of the character on the sides here, and you don't have that with this new box style. So it must be something newer. And again, I am a little behind on my unboxings, so could be something I've just not come across yet. So this is my first time. So typical box, or typical box, I should say, newer style box. Obviously, again, we don't have the larger Iron Studios kind of logo cut out here. He's just a circle, which is the same thing that I have actually noticed that Havoc has as well. So they have changed their box art style. Okay, so as usual here, we've got the box out. I took the foam out. I'm trying to make the cuts really quick. And so we can get this open. Okay, so I'm going to open this guy up right now. Hopefully I cut it. Go. And as usual, it says Iron Studios and the top. So make sure you're opening it from the top. Don't make that mistake. So, as you can see here, he's going to be all in his styrofoam. It looks like he is poking through some of the protective tissue paper here. But so I'm gonna actually flip him around this way because so you guys can actually take a look while I'm unwrapping him. So don't think I'm gonna rip anything using tissue paper, but Looks like his beak definitely cut through here. So it looks like Sauron himself, oh, he looks really cool, is going to be all one piece here. Wings and all. Doesn't look like, I was a little nervous about those wingtips. It looks like those are fine. And it looks like we are going to have his tail. And then we've got, surprisingly enough, a sentinel base, actually. It's not a Savage Land themed thing. So we're going to just try to put them together right here. And I'm going to bring you guys down a little bit more and give you guys a closer look at this. But here is what he is in his packaging. Again, looks really, really cool. So we're going to check him out and put him together right now. Okay, so I've already started kind of taking everything out of the, not mess, but the tissue paper here. And he is all one solid piece. Again, like I said, looks amazing. I'm going to start with the base, and the base here looks like it's using the pillar for the display, kind of like how Colossus and some others, a few others, like Pyro and Colossus used, rather than having the floorboards of the school or, you know, something like that, and with a lot of the wood features. So it looks like we are going to have the peg is going to be right here on this broken pillar. And of course, we've got a piece of sentinel debris, which is something that is in every one of these statues. And this is actually the heavy part of the statue itself. Just from unwrapping him, he is very lightweight. So where this would worry me typically, on this one, obviously it will not. So I'm going to put this down right here. And again, I already unwrapped him when I was kind of pulling him apart here. But as you can see, Sauron looks really awesome. He has a little butt plug right here for his tail. He is not going to insert by his foot. It's going to be right here at the ankle. So I kind of actually like that. We're going to see how that works. As you can see, he is all one solid piece. He's full of 90s style pouches everywhere. I love it. The mouth, the teeth look really awesome. So without further ado, I'm going to just slide him. Boop. He slides right in, super easy. I tried to zoom out a little bit. I was starting to film this already, but I was too close because of how tall he is. So I wanted to kind of zoom out, let you guys see. Obviously, here is the tail. He's got a little, it looks like a little leaf on the end of his tail. That's the way his tail looks. It's really cool, and it is magnetized. So we are going to just put this. I want to make sure I'm lining it up right. So there's like a little angle here to the tail. Ah, there it goes. It took a little tiny bit of finagling. As you can see, a little bit of force. So what I would suggest is possibly doing it before you snap it on here in case you're worried. But it did, once the magnet kind of felt the pull, it just snapped in place. So possibly one of the easiest, I mean, maybe aside from Colossus, assemblies ever in one of these Iron Studios pieces. And I can notice here he actually does have different tone to the scales in his skin, so that's pretty cool too. This is a really, really awesome looking piece, and he stands very tall, so he's going to be one of those ones that's going to stand out in your collection. But I am going to clear off all this crap, bring you guys down here for a little bit of up close action, bring a little free camera into it, and show you him off a little bit better, because this thing is sick looking. So let's get that all this crap out of the way, bring you guys in right now. Okay, so as you can see, I mean, he is a big boy, and this thing is just really, really cool looking. You're going to see there's a lot of detail here in the base, lots of detail in his scale work and everything else, and it just looks really, really awesome. I had to zoom out because, again, he is very, very tall. The tips of his top wings stand very, very tall. And this is just a very nice looking piece. Again, you will see some color differences here in the scales like different tones, and I like that a lot. It shows, lighting and stuff like that. I do like those details. His tail actually looks really cool. I like how they put it kind of in motion. Very, very impressive. Again, this is just a really incredible piece, and he's going to be one that stands out. Very, very dynamic. And I'm going to just bring you guys in now and let you guys take a closer look at him. Okay, so I'm going to go free camera now, and it's going to be a little bit shaky. But as you can see here, the base is very, very detailed. Again, like the stonework and the marble. We've got like the moss and stuff, or the grass down here. For those of you who are feet people, hey, there's look at his feet. But yeah, we've got the details of the pillar here. We're going into the sentinel piece right here, and it's definitely been damaged. You can see there are some lines down in here where there's been some cutting, or some pieces just torn apart. So look, it's been almost shredded. Um, Very, very cool, very basic base, and I do like that. I like the fact that he is kind of on the pillar here. I'm gonna go right now. You can see all the details here in his belt and his loincloth, even the detail in the muscles and his just the different tones. The head and the face are amazing here, or his mouth and everything else. Very, very well detailed. They even put some shiny like gloss look inside the mouth there. Sorry, I'm trying to get my light better. There we go. Of course, I keep getting in front of the light, but the muscle definition, the wings, just the way the wings span is very impressive. I'm gonna go up here. You can see even his hands, the little his little claws he's got. I mean, everything is hyper detailed. I'm gonna go around the back here. You can see even the muscle details. Don't really see any lines from the sculpt or anything. Again, you see his tail here coming up from under the loincloth. I'm gonna actually try to zoom real quick on the back. So let's see if this will show the details here. Absolutely. So you can see the details here in the color variation and parts of the scaling. And it looks really, really cool. So I think it adds kind of the effect to the character again. And we're going to go down here, and I'm going to let you see. See his tail. You don't even notice the tail is attached, really. Very, very cool. I mean, you can see a little bit of a seam in here. But other than that, not very noticeable. So pretty cool. Hopefully I got that in focus for you guys. Again, the wings and everything are very, very well done. He is a amazing piece. Just a phenomenal looking, imposing just piece. I like this one a lot. I'm very happy I was able to get this one. So very cool looking. Hopefully you guys got enough of a look at the details here. Again, and he is very detailed. This is a very gorgeous, gorgeous piece. So I'm going to zoom back out so you guys can kind of get him in all his glory here. And there is Sauron. All right, so that was it for this unboxing today of this amazing, amazing piece by Iron Studios. And again, I say this in every one of these unboxings, but they continue to impress with the quality of this X-Men Sentinel battle line. I'm excited even for the pieces that I don't even remotely care about as far as the characters. Like I said, I got Havoc recently. Didn't really even care about the character as much. He's not one of my priorities. I only got him because I got him for a good deal. But I am excited because of the quality and how incredible this line has turned out. Even like I said before, characters like Pyro that are just, they're kind of just low level kind of characters that you could do without. They came out so amazing. I have not found one in this line that I was not impressed by yet. And of course, I'm very, very excited to have finally gotten my hands on Sauron. I'm glad I waited and I did not pay scalper prices for him. So if you are looking for him, I highly suggest going to Sideshow Collectibles and ordering him from there. I think he still has free shipping. So don't quote me on that, depending on when you watch this video. He could be part of the buy one, get one half off sale going on for Valentine's Day. Again, depending on when you're watching this. But over here, pull her up, is going to be where he's going to be paired off against. I'm going to have him battling the Weather Witch, as he calls her. So it's going to look really cool, kind of having them just doing their thing. I might put her on a more raised up piece just so I can have her kind of soaring above him because she looks like she is looking down. So they are going to look really, really awesome paired up together. Very excited to just kind of be putting this stuff together in these proxy pieces and just kind of setting up the battles and whatever you want, which is why I love these things having these dynamic poses because you can set them up really well. Again, I have Apocalypse and Logan coming actually soon. So that's going to be another big boy because from what I understand, Apocalypse is probably one of the biggest ones now. I do still have Mojo to do. Everything's kind of piled up, but now we are back on track. My shelving on the other side of the room for these is almost set up. So I'm kind of waiting until I have a place to display them properly before I get too into it. But I'm going to continue out these unboxings. Down the line, I don't know if anyone has seen it, not to get off topic before I end this video, but they are doing, again, plenty more of this line. They just announced Mr. Sinister is coming as well. Thank you for all the villains that we're getting. I love it. But they're also going to be doing an Infinity Saga of comic accurate statues. Oh my God, I'm so excited for this. They already announced some of the lineup at one of their panels. And of course, we are going to get, Thanos with his Infinity Gauntlet. I saw Doctor Doom on that list. We had Iron Man, we had Cap, we had, it just looks like it's going to be sweet. So I'm glad I'm creating a large shelving unit over on this other side of the room for the Iron Studios things, because these are going to have literal battle scenes when you put them all together. So I've got my MCU stuff kind of going for one shelf. I'm going to have my X-Men going on another shelf. And then I'm going to save another area of it for this upcoming Infinity Saga or Infinity War series. Wow, I am excited because I have seen what they can do with these comic accurate X-Men in a 1/10 scale. And I love that they're doing 1/10 scale. Okay. I don't need them to be any bigger because there are so many characters. You would need a warehouse to display them if they were any bigger than this. And the fact of just how much detail they put into every one of these pieces, mwah, chef's kiss. They're incredible. And I know I say that every video, but every time I do one of these, this statue impresses me more and more every time. Again, whether it's a character I really, really wanted or a character I didn't really care for, and I just got it for the sake of the piece. I mean, Forge was the same way. Didn't really need him, but he came out so awesome that I'm glad I did get him. So again, amazing, amazing piece by Iron Studios. This boy is a 10 out of 10 for me as far as this X-Men line, this 1/10 scale. 10 out of 10. I love it. I don't think they could have done anything different to make him better than he came out. So, highly recommended. Get him while you can because he is an exclusive. And I think the only place as of now you can get him from in the US is Sideshow. So, definitely get him while you can, especially while he's on deals right now. I cannot tell you how incredible I think this piece is any more than I already have. So, again, very excited. And now I have to roll into another unboxing after this that I'm not going to be as excited for. But gotta kind of tone it down a little bit now for you guys. But as always, like I say, follow me on all the socials. I'm on everything now, pretty much. I got pressure to do a TikTok. I've been doing TikTok now as well. So follow me there. Follow me on Instagram. Obviously here on YouTube. Click that like button. Share. Write in a comment. Tell me if there's anything you'd like to see, that you want to see, that you're looking forward in this line or in the Infinity War line, because I am hyped for it. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.